at Farmstand Fun Day at the Global Growers Organic Rockdale Co-Farm. Global Growers is a network of over 150 new American, immigrant, and BIPOC farmers and gardeners in the metro Atlanta area. Today we're at the Farmstand Fun Day, which is every second Saturday. We're having farmers who are growing here, selling their produce, and then also featuring cool demonstrations from chefs. Today we had an herb workshop, so that's what's going on out here.
Hello YouTube family, we are back with another video, and today it is, I almost said January. Today is June the 8th. It's Saturday. It is nice outside. It's supposed to be like 89 degrees. Conyers was hosting, it's like an organic farm fun day event where you can come see local produce. You can also build your own like herbs together and then learn about medicinal herbs that help heal your body. So I was like, Truth Bites got to be in the building. So at first the road was a little sketchy. It was like on some gravel road and I was getting a little scared, but I see some people that got my skin complexion out here. So we might just be straight. All right, so gonna take y'all along with me. Let's get out the car. As you can see right now, this is what it's looking like so far, but let's go.
Last greens of the season, it's getting hot and we're gonna go away.
But it's supposed to be very hydrating. Lots of electrolytes. Okay.
It's not the same.
It tastes like a plant.
So just to tell you a little bit about Global Growers, we were created as an organization around 12 years ago, and we started off focusing on community gardens kind of in the eastern metro area, and we were creating community garden sites for new Americans, for people who came here with refugee status, with any sort of immigration status. The original garden site came from, there's a group of women from Burundi who had arrived here. They were looking for a place to grow food and just couldn't find a place. They're new to the country, but they couldn't find the food that they wanted to eat, things like that. So they approached our founder, right over there in the purple shirt, and talked to her about trying to find some land. And those women have now bounced around to a couple of different garden sites, but from 12 years ago to today, those women are still growing with us. Their current garden site is at the Indian Creek MARTA station in town.
Okay.
And they grow for market. Some of their produce is sold at a couple of markets around town. But of the 10 or so community garden sites that we have kind of in the eastern metro area, the majority of people growing out there, it's just for personal use, for family, friends, themselves, things like that. But we had a bunch of people who were wanting to turn growing produce into a business, and so about 3 years ago, we purchased this property with that in mind, for growers who wanted to move from just a garden site to a farm. And so we are a co-farm. Farmers who are leasing our land lease anywhere between 1/10 of an acre to up to, at the moment, 1 acre is the most any of our farmers out here have at the moment. Will expand over time. We're on a 23-acre property. About 11 of those acres are able to be put into production. Some of the other areas, though, we will have fruit trees put in, so trying to maximize the use of space. The flowering plants, so here shortly we'll have plenty of flowers out here. A lot of record keeping. So this is a place for farmers to come in once they're done with their work in the field, to then record what they did that day, so they don't have to try and remember it later and do it all in 1 month. They can day by day just come in here and record. Half of the building used to look exactly like that. Half it took a lot of time, a lot of work to get it like this, but this is our wash pack facility. So this is where farmers will come, they'll wash their produce, they'll package it, and then we've also got, at the moment, 2 cold storage rooms. We will be adding a 3rd later this year. Those are set at 3 different temperatures. It's biodegradable, breaks down very quickly. We've done tests to make sure that when the water is coming out here, there's nothing left in it. This is one of our certified organic fields. This plot right here is actually filled with medicinal herbs, and it is Miyuki's field, who did the workshop earlier for those who were able to attend that. And we've got a couple more farmers on these fields over here. Down there, that is what we consider our transitioning field. So for farmers who don't have as much experience, or maybe just don't have as much experience with organic growing, they start on that field for a year. Because it's only 1 field, we're limited in space, those are the farmers who are on 1/10 of an acre. Everybody else, once you're on organic land, it's a minimum of like 1/4 of an acre, and then we increase by quarters. Yeah, there's a lot of things that go into it, but largely it's no synthetic fertilizer, no synthetic pesticides, things of that nature.
So you do use fertilizer, but it's organic?
Correct. So any, what a lot of our farmers use as pesticide is neem oil, which is, okay, yeah, and it's pretty effective for those hard shell insects. For soft shell insects, there's a safer soap, is good for those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because when y'all first, we live right across the street. And
Oh, okay.
When y'all first bought it, it seems like we were seeing a lot of.
I'm officially done. We just went on a tour. I am hot. Oh my gosh, I was sweating a little bit. But this was such an amazing experience. Let me turn the AC down. This was such, and let me adjust my tripod. This was such an amazing experience. I'm so glad that I came. And I actually connected with a young lady that I met at the last G Baby Soulful Saturdays when I did the cooking demonstration for the jerk oyster mushrooms, and she works on this farm, and she was talking about how they host events here, and they're going to want to do like cooking demos, so they would be looking for somebody to do catering and cooking demos. So that would be me. But y'all, so I got this free bandana. Okay, y'all know green is my favorite color. Look at all the veggies on it. Love this, love this. We could do a, like I think I said earlier in the video, a herb tea. Like they had, like you literally could grab whatever you wanted. Like they were like, grab something. So I got a stinging nettle, because that's gonna help my menstrual cycle. I love drinking nettle tea. If you watch my other videos, you know I love nettle tea. Hibiscus, because I'm gonna start my cycle, so hibiscus is gonna be really good. Motherwort, I think this helped with menstrual cycle regulation, immunity. Elderflower, because the peppermint, this is also really good for your digestion. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm not, we're not gonna be a quitter. Calendula maybe. Really pretty flowers. Lavender to help with sleep, and this one I'm most excited for, butterfly pea flower. They said that it turns your tea blue. It's such a pretty color, and it can be bitter, so a lot of people mix it with lemonade. So I'm gonna have fun making lemonades, teas, mocktails with these. I'm so excited. I'm so glad that I came. Like, I didn't got me new tea for free. Like, hello. It just keeps going and on and going. Like, I feel like I have infinity stones. If you're a Marvel fan, I feel like I have infinity stones. Like, but I am freaking hot. Okay, so now we're about to head to Soulful Saturdays, because I haven't gone yet, and I want to go support, even though I'm not cooking. Sylvia is still my girl, so we're gonna go support, see who's out there, and then we're gonna see what's on for the rest of the day. But I'm definitely gonna turn this AC up, so I'm gonna catch y'all in a second.